Oh, hey there. Thank you so much for walking back into the Dice Odysseys dojo. I'm Kaz, and today I'm going to be bringing to you a game, just a little party game called Fruit Ninja Combo Party. Now, this game is by Lucky Duck Games, and they are well known for turning app games, basically, digital games on your phone, tablet, what have you, into viable board games. Now, this game's for 3 to 6 players. It goes for 8 years old and up, and it's for about 20 minutes or so. It's a very quick little light party game. It's a drafting game that's supposed to try to simulate the kind of combo-rific stuff that you see in the actual app game. Now, I played a little bit of Fruit Ninja myself. I like the game a lot. It's not something necessarily that would hold my attention for a long period of time, but it's cool for 3, 4, 5 minute stints, right? In the same vein, does this game kind of recreate what the app tries to do? I'll show you. The basic gist of Fruit Ninja is to be the person with the most points at the end, and that's the person who's going to win. Very simple, very easy. These are going to be all your point counters right here. You got your 5s, 3s, 2s, 1s. You also have negative point counters, and that's going to come into play when you actually grab the samurai sword that you're given at the wrong time. This is a cool part of the production I thought was awesome. Just trying not to stab each other. I'm just kidding. That's not what's coming in Fruit Ninja. This is what you're going to get. As you can tell, there's no blade, so Lucky Duck Games cannot be sued. Anyway, that's going to come with it. It's going to come in the middle of the table. You're going to place that there, and then as you go throughout the game, you're going to draft cards and trying to get specific sets and styles of cards. You're also going to receive a card that basically shows you the different kinds of combos you get and how many points you get for any of these. You can get up to 6 card combos, as it says here. You can get 5 points, and you're going to be able to receive 3 red cards. Now, the cool thing about the red cards is these are different sets of points. They're just extras on top of what you already get with the drafting, okay? You can get 1s, 2s, and 3s out of this set. All right, as you can see, they kind of cycle through and they're shuffled. Man, there's not many 3s, are there? All the 3s are near the top. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to be getting when it comes to the red card points. Now, the way that you're going to play is you're going to deal out 12 of these fruit cards. I'm going to show you how these look. To each player, you're going to determine the different set of rounds that you want to do. You can do between 2 and 4 rounds. And what you're doing is you're going to be dealing out 12 cards and basically discarding the last card at the end. So that means you're going to have 11 turns each round before you start the next one, okay? And as you can see, they've got all the different kinds of fruits that you can get. Pears, lemons, watermelons, pineapples. Man, I'm getting hungry. What is that? Kiwi. I've been to New Zealand. I should know that. Banana. Yeah. So you can get all sorts of different kinds of combinations. There's 2 specific card sets that you're trying to get in the game to score. That's going to be combinations of variety. So that means you can, like, for example, the highest amount of cards you can score is 6. Well, if you get all 6 fruits, you're going to score that pretty high. But the cool thing is you could score off of 2. Okay. And the cool thing also is, if you look here, you can score off two cards, you get 1 point, but you don't get a red card, random points to pick. But if you do 3, you score a point, you can draw a red card, and so on and so forth. The red cards go up, the points go up. So basically, if I decided I wanted to score this, I would get 5 points, and then I'd be able to draw from that red card pile and get a random point. The other way that you can do that is to get a hand of uniques. Now, you can get up to 6 of these if you want to, and you'll score the same way. But the cool thing is, if you get the uniques, you also get ×2 the normal points that you would get handed to you, okay? What you're basically going to do is you're going to choose a card out of your hand, and you're going to place it face down. Everybody's going to do the same thing in front of the sword hilt, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to flip it, okay? Now, if anyone else has the same card at the table, whoever has the same card is going to try to go for the handle. Now, the person with the most fingers on the handle is going to win it, or if the same amount of fingers, it's whoever's near the base, okay? And when you do that, you're able to draw another red card. Hey, look, I got a point for that. So you just add that to your total. The card does not work for my specific combo that I'm trying to work on. Well, I can put that in there, but I immediately have to discard this card and then score what I already have, but I lose the ability to gain any extra red cards. I still get my points, my normal little point counters, but I can't get the red card points, okay? Because as you can see, I have 2 bananas in there. I'm going for multiples, right? Different varieties. I'm not going for the same ones on this one. The same thing would happen as if I was going for the uniques here. I would still have to score that. I'd put that, the bad one in there. I'd have to discard the one that doesn't match all those other watermelons, for example. I'll put that pear in there. I would still score that, but I wouldn't be able to get the red card status. Now, just to give you an example of what grabbing the hilt looks like and just a typical gameplay round might look like, we did record a tiny bit of footage right now.
3, 2, 1, flip.
Ooh, very fast. And in general, that's how you're going to play Fruit Ninja. Very simple, very light, very fast. Let's get back to my final thoughts. So what do I think of Fruit Ninja Combo Party? I liked it a lot. Now, I'm not a massive party game fan. I don't just go out of my way to look for them. I like all sorts of games, but party games are a little bit more on my lower rung, not because they're lesser games. It's just not something that necessarily interests me. Now, if I'm in a massive group of people, that's fine, but typically I like to go for different styles of games in this. I'm also a big fan of drafting, okay? And does this game kind of make you feel like you're playing the app? To an extent it does. It's not necessarily obviously going to be the exact same style, but in some respects it makes me feel that way. I mean, specifically just trying to get combos and things like that. I really like the artwork. I thought the artwork was vibrant, beautiful, fun, and it kept you engaged in the game. 20 minutes is about the right time frame on this. I've played it at a couple different player counts. I think I like 4 the best because it's less arms trying to reach in and get the sword handle in the middle. I did also really like that push your luck element. Should I keep trying to create this combo, or should I go ahead and cash it in and get those extra bonus red cards and then go ahead and try to work on a completely different style of combo like the uniques to the variations? I really enjoyed that part. What do I give this on a rating scale on, from 1 to 10, 10 being the best? I give this about a 7 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. Fruit Ninja by Lucky Duck Games. And I'll have to say this, Lucky Duck Games is really impressing me lately. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching the Dice Odyssey. I'm Kaz. You have a blessed day and game away. This video is brought to you by Fallen Dominion Studios. Check out their website at fallendominionstudios.com.